Wow, look at that. That looks fantastic on the screen. We're somewhere near Llanrwst in North Wales, and looks like there's a mountain behind there, and there's some more mountains down here.
What it is about that tap, but I've never turned it on. It just splashes.
Look at that. It won't come out right in the photo because from here it looks like we're looking straight up at that. It's absolutely amazing the way that the top of it's sort of greyed out. Oh yeah. Okay, that looks like it's filming normally. Yeah, I always get a bit of vertigo going up here. I feel really wobbly right now. And sorry about the wind. So this is where we've parked, kind of by the campsite at the bottom of, I'm going to call it Tryfan. Let's just call it Tryfan. That's what me and my friends usually call it. So I've parked at the campsite at the bottom of Tryfan, and then this I believe is Llyn Ogwen, and then this up here is Ogwen, which is probably up there, and there's the view down into the Nant Ffrancon Valley, the Nant Ffrancon Pass, is that right? We drove down there earlier and found it quite a nice place to park up, and the river was nearby. It's a really interesting story. Wow. And you know what? After a few minutes of just waving the camera around, the vertigo's gone and the wind's back. That seems like a good place to stop. Right. Let's do this. Just going to give you a quick look round here because the wind died down for a second. We have people running. We have another look up at Tryfan, which looks a lot better in real life, and then looking up at Llyn Ogwen. Yeah, we think we can see some people coming down, and you know, I have to say, for us it feels like we're looking straight up, but I can see on the camera it just looks all kind of compressed and weird. Yeah, I hope you can see that. There's people coming down. It doesn't look too bad where they are, but it does look really bad further up. Okay, so it's mountain story time. We've been driving around today, and obviously, you know, in the mountains you get a lot of motorbikes, and that's understandable, and they want to nip by you, and you have to kind of focus on them a bit because, you know, that's what they do. But then at the same time there's a lot of other cars, and you know how, I hate to say it, but it's always Audis and BMWs, and you're going around the mountains and you get to a point where it's a 40, so you do 40 because you don't really want to fall off a mountain road and you don't want to get busted for speeding, so you do 40. And then there's this guy who's right up behind you, and then, you know, they nip past, or, you know, you're heading down some mountain road and there's a guy in front of you who's just nipped past a load of cars, and, you know, There's a lot of bikes as well, and you know, you have to try and nip past them because otherwise you feel like you're holding up the traffic behind you. But anyway, we've just come walking up here, and it's a good place to show you that there's a 30 there, like a temporary 30, and just about a quarter of a mile down here, half a mile down here, there's a policeman with a speed gun, and I think he's having the time of his life because people are just ignoring the 30. And anyway, we just seen him pull a couple of cars over, and as we were coming up here, there was a few people who'd gone into the 30, and it looks like they'd slowed down, and there was this guy in a sports car, and he was doing the classic thing that we've had all day. He was nipping in and out past them all, and we literally stood on the side of the road and we were cheering him as he went by. He had no idea why. We were going, yeah man, keep going, keep going. And then we saw the policeman step out in the road and pull him over. And I think for a lot of people he was just giving them a quick caution, a quick warning. But with that guy, I hope he fucking did him, because what a wanker. And we've had to put up with it all day. And the thing is, you know, I might sound like a bit of a spoil sport, but you know, on these kinds of roads, it's enough to concentrate on what's going on in front of you. And when you have to deal with the guy who's behind you as well, it just makes it so much harder. That was great, wasn't it? That's such a long ass story.
It's a karma chameleon.
Karma chameleon. I feel like who's that Tana Monju doing those Tana Mongoose doing those 20-minute story times. I can never stick to the point when I'm trying to tell a story. Anyway, we've left the Baps in the car.